How do folks? Right, Grumps social ride. What, when, where, why, etc. Right, it's going to be a social ride. Unlike my normal ride outs, which are early starts, shed loads of miles and all that, this is a fairly short trip, more based on the socialising. Okay, right, when? It's going to be Sunday the 2nd of February. I know a lot of people won't want to go out during the winter, which is fair enough, so we're not expecting a massive turnout. It's more of an experimental thing than anything else. Hopefully it'll go well, and then later in the year I will organise a few more of these social rides. Now, the reason I've picked Sunday the 2nd of February is because it will coincide with Make Your Mark's Hub Day, which is like a meet and greet down at the Owl's Nest Tea Room and Diners in Llandovery. So when we get down there, you can have a chat with Make Your Mark. They'll have mental health first aiders there if you want to talk to them, or you can get advice and who to contact, details of how to get in touch with them at a later date. So it's nice and easy. That's why we're doing it on the 2nd of February. Ones I run later in the year may not coincide with a hub day. They may just be just a social ride, which like this particular one, they're going to be fairly short runs with lots of stops and lots of standing around chatting, drinking tea, coffee, etc. The social side of it. So what are we doing? Right, on Sunday the 2nd of February, make sure you've got that in your diary, I will be at Culverhouse Cross Tesco's behind the petrol station, and I will be leaving there around 8:30. If there are no 125s or smaller bikes and everybody's happy, we will go A4232 M4 A470. If not, if there are smaller bikes with us or people who don't want to go on the motorway, we'll go through St Fagans, Radder, Morganstown up on the A470 that way. We'll head up the 470. When we get to Story Arms, we'll stop at Terry's Burger Van. If you're not sure, it's as you come down from Story Arms on the right hand bend. On the right hand side is a big lay-by. It's normally a burger van there, Terry's Burger Van. We'll be stopping there for 10 or 15 minutes or so. Bit of a meet and greet, see if anybody else turns up, that sort of thing. From there, we're going to head down to Brecon, go through Brecon, out the other side, up over Lower Upper Chapel, which is a lovely little mountain road. It's not difficult to ride at all if you've never been over, but it is lovely and scenic. Nice gentle run over and down into Bilth Wells. When we get into Bilth Wells, we'll nip across the river bridge. There are two petrol stations, one on the left, one on the right. We'll go to the right hand petrol station and park up just at the back of it where there's a Greggs, opposite Burger King. So if you see Burger King, we'll be opposite by Greggs. You can grab a coffee and a donut or whatever you want while you're there. We'll be there for a good half hour or so to have a good old chat and get to meet each other and try and get names, because I'm useless with names, that sort of thing. This is the social side of it. When we leave there, no doubt some of us old idiots will want to pee, so we'll nip across into the town centre to the toilets just by the river. Then we'll head off down to Llandovery, down to the tea rooms, the Owl's Nest tea rooms. When we get down to the Owl's Nest, that will be to coincide with Make Your Mark's hub event, like their meet and greet thing. As I say, you can meet up with the team from Make Your Mark. There'll be mental health first aiders there. If you want to chat to them, you can get information off them about who to contact, etc. Maybe arrange to talk to them at a late date, whatever you want. It's fine, not a problem. Once we get down to the Owl's Nest, we'll all sit round, have a good old chat and cups of tea and coffee and catch up with old friends if we bump into them and whatever, annoy the hell out of Ian, throw some money at him, buy some food, that sort of thing. The usual. And then we'll call it a day. Make your own way home. I'll be heading back home to Cardiff. Now this is the whole point of this event. It's a social ride. It's not about the riding or the destination, it's about the socialising. So all the timings are rough and very fluid. Like I say, 8:30 we'll be leaving Cardiff. Hopefully we'll be at Terry's Burger Van, I would say about 9:15 to 9:30-ish. Very-ish. So we'll be around that time, hanging around for around 10-15 minutes or so. Then we'll make our way over to Bilth. I'm going to hazard a guess, take us an hour or so to get there. So probably looking, somewhere between 10:30 and 11-ish by the time we get there. Then hang around there for half an hour or so, and then head down to the Owls. I'm going to take a wild guess it's going to be about 12:30 by the time we get down to the Owls. It's all very fluid, very easy going. You can join the ride at any point you wish. You don't have to do the whole thing. You don't have to meet at a specific time or place. Tag in where you want, drop off where you want. Let us know if you're leaving, just so we're not looking for you and worrying about you or anything. You stay as long as you want, talk to whoever you want, ride at your own pace. I'll be keeping to pretty much the speed limits, nice steady pace, or as they say, going as fast as the slowest rider. If you want to go a lot quicker, go have some fun on your own or with your mates and then wait for us to catch up, that's absolutely fine. There are no rules and regulations with these social rides. It's all about being sociable, chatting to each other. Okay, that's what it's all about. Later in the year, as I say, I will try and organise a few more, depending how this one goes. Probably won't be many that will coincide with hub meets, because I can't always get that particular Sunday off. I work a lot of weekends, but they will be the same idea. Short little rides with lots of stops, focusing on the socialising, not so much the riding. Now obviously, Make Your Mark being a mental health charity, their catchphrase strapline is release the clutch, quieten the noise, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be releasing the clutches, go for a little ride, clearing our own heads, but to add to that, we're going to have the social side of getting together and having a good old natter, which is great because it helps all of us. A lot of us, like me, not great in situations where there's crowds of strangers. It's hard for some of us. This is a way of making it slightly easier for you, empowering you to have, I suppose, the strength to go and talk to people. But the great thing is everybody on this run is basically in the same boat as you, so we all know where you're coming from and you know where we're coming from. Makes it a lot easier. This is the whole point. Right, enough babbling. Folks, like I say, Sunday 2nd of February, 8:30 at Tesco's. I will say 9:30 to 10 o'clock at Terry's Burger Van-ish. 11:30 by the time we get to Bilth, and I know at 12:30ish by the time we get down to Llandovery, roughly. No set times. Pace will be nice and easy. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, we'll catch up with you later in the year. At the end of the day, I will be asking people to post on social media, etc., their views on it, what they think was good, bad, what could be changed, etc., what might make things better. Feedback so we can work on that. Keep an eye on the social pages. That's my Facebook page, Grumps Rides, Instagram, also Grumps Rides. Keep an eye out on Facebook page, Motorbiker Acts of Random Kindness. And of course, Make Your Mark on Facebook. Details of all the events and everything will be on there. If for any reason I have to cancel or postpone the event due to bad weather, it will be on the socials. Okay, keep an eye on my YouTube channel as well, Grumps Rides, because there may be stuff thrown up on there. In the meantime, whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe and have fun. And of course, before I go back to my admin, toodles! Don't forget folks, if you're really getting stressed out and your head's boiling, release the clutch, quieten the noise. It really does work. Back to admin.